Hey, Anthony here, and I want to share with you a lesson that we can all learn as communicators from a mistake that I see a lot of magicians make. Now, I'm actually here. This is a green room, about to do a presentation in about 40 minutes, but this is the glamorous world that I live in, a room of boardrooms and laptops and just empty rooms where I sit here and talk to a camera. But look, the mistake that I see a lot of magicians make comes down to their content. Anybody who's got into magic would normally have got into it for most of the time one of two reasons, or both of these reasons. One being that they're naturally curious or skeptical or just intrigued. They're people that just need answers, and they see a magic trick, they can't work out how it's done, and so then they go on this big search for the answers and the secrets to magic. That's how I got into magic. First of all was this curiosity. I'm a person that needs answers. The other reason why people get into magic is because they feel like socially they're missing this little bit of interest there, and they feel that by learning magic they can use it as a social tool to be interesting in conversations. It's another reason why I got into magic. I used it as a social tool to be more interesting. I would like to think that these days I can hold a good conversation and interact with people without relying on magic to be interesting. But this world of magic is, we're constantly on the search for the next amazing gizmo that's going to do this wonderful thing that's going to create the impossible. We're looking for the next best method or the next hot trick. The problem lies in this though, this desire and this need to constantly know what the next thing is, and we get so wrapped up in it that we become very emotionally attached to our methods, to our tricks, to our different props. And so when we're then crafting our content for our show, so the tricks that we're going to show an audience, we will choose our content based on the amazing method or based on the amazing prop or tricks that we like. And this is the wrong way to go about it, because we should really be creating our tricks and deciding upon our tricks to serve the audience, because the audience don't care about how fancy your prop is. The audience don't care about how amazing your move was. What they care about is, are they entertained? Are they engaged? And as communicators, we can use this as a very good rule when we're deciding upon what content we're actually going to deliver to an audience. We need to be thinking about the content from the audience point of view rather than content that we're choosing because we found it really interesting. We need to choose it for the audience. We need to think about what we're presenting and how it is being presented. You might be somebody who is really into data, really into stats, and you want to, in your presentation, you want to give all these different stats and bits of data. The problem is the audience might not be interested in your stats and your data. Choose what is actually useful to the audience, what is actually they need to know to move them forwards, but it's going to keep them engaged. You might be somebody who is really into your slides, and you've created this whole presentation that's full of slides. The audience don't know whether to look at the slides or to look at you. You've got to start asking yourself, do I need this number of slides? Whatever it is with your content, you need to think about, are the audience going to be interested and engaged? And the way that you're presenting it, is it going to draw the audience in? So I hope that you found this useful. I've got to get ready because I've got to get up onto the stage in just a moment, but I hope you found that message really useful. Please think about your content, think about how you're delivering it and what you're delivering. Is it serving the audience or is it serving you? Take your ego out of the equation. Think about the audience when you are creating your presentations. I'm gonna go. That's it for me. I'm Anthony Day. Take action, create your story.